don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Morning.
Morning.
So what are your plans for the day?
Probably finish up the truck first. I'm like halfway done with it. And then,
Oh yeah, you didn't finish it last night?
no. And then I'll finish up the jet ski and hopefully go test it tonight.
Okay. Where do you want to take it?
It looks like the Missouri River, but I'm thinking
no.
maybe Herman. It's the only place to take it within an hour, so.
I mean, it is what it is. There's just not many big lakes like that around here.
Not like Texas.
First, I'm about to go to the back half of the property. I gotta fix the security camera.
Okay. I charged them last night for you, so they should be on the counter.
What's your plan?
Finish Bible study. I'm gonna check on the rest of the animals, and then probably finish painting the bedroom today. The ceiling's done, the closet's done, so I just need to do
Time for color.
the color. The only problem is that I thought I would have enough of that Sherwin-Williams oatmeal. I have about half of a can. Granted, I'm only doing this wall, and not even the full one, just where the closet is, not the nook. So I might have enough. I'm gonna try to make it enough because I feel like if I buy a whole nother can, it's just gonna be a waste. That's my goal. I'm gonna paint those and then the blue wall. Okay, so I'm like covered in bug bites all over my arms and all over my legs. That's just kind of what happens when you live in the woods. And then also our friends own acreage and they have, like, it's been vacant for a long time. And so they have really bad chiggers. And so I'm literally covered from head to toe in bites. And I've tried everything. I've tried triple antibiotic. I've tried hydrocortisone. I've tried a steroid cream that my doctor gave me. Nothing is helping them. And then also I'm having a hard time with scarring. So if you have any recommendations for me, I'd appreciate it. Just leave them in the comments because I'm covered. So if you see 1,000,001 bites on me, it's because I live in the middle of the woods.
This stuff is amazing for getting rid of ticks and keeping them off you.
Here, let me see if I can show them.
You can't look.
Okay.
I gotta do like my thighs. Stop looking.
Let me see.
Stop looking.
Let me see them thighs.
No, stop it.
Somebody's a little bashful this morning. The thighs. I'm just kidding. Dang, I'm blinded by those pasty white thighs. Oh my gosh.
Well, quit looking at them.
About time for some new snake boots.
All right, I'll be back in a few.
Okay, please be careful.
I will.
And call me if you need me.
I will.
We've been upgrading a few things around here, and one of the easiest swaps was our front door lock. Safety is extremely important to me, so I've been looking for something to replace my traditional door lock that was more secure. This is the Deslock D110 Plus. When they reached out to us, I did a deep dive online and found out that they were proven effective and well reviewed, and so it was a no-brainer for me. Installation was super quick and painless, just a couple of screws and we were up and running. And now we've got built-in Wi-Fi, a fingerprint unlock, and this lock view screen that shows everything at a glance. You can see your settings, your battery level, and it alerts you if something's off. And since it's Wi-Fi enabled, we can check and control the lock remotely wherever we are. It's rated for harsh weather, certified for security, and can run up to 6 months on just 4 AA batteries. And if for some reason the battery ever runs low, there's a USB-C port at the bottom for emergency charging, so you never have to worry. There's an anti-peep feature for added security. It It auto locks, supports multiple fingerprints, plus a ton of other handy features. And for everything that it does, it's honestly priced very well compared to a lot of other competitors on the market, which usually come with less features at double the cost, some of over $200. If you're interested, want to learn more, or want to get one for yourself, I'll have everything linked below right down in the description. And I believe you can use the code on the screen to save a little bit of money. Thank you so much, Deslock, for sponsoring this video and keeping our home safe. Now let's get back. I'm about to start getting ready to go paint because it's going to be a long day of painting, but I'm gonna feed the animals first. The ducks still have food from yesterday, but I've been putting all of the chicken scraps in this bowl, and we have just a little bit, so let's fill it up. First, we have some cauliflower gnocchi. It's literally gnocchi, but made with cauliflower instead of potato. And it was just a really failed batch. Did not come out very well. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. We also have some leafy greens that aren't necessarily moldy, but aren't very crisp anymore. They need to be used up. And then I have a little bit of fettuccine from Family Dinner. I'm not going to give them all of it because, to be honest, the dairy and cream isn't the best for them. They can still have a little bit in moderation. So I don't want to be wasteful. I'm at least going to give them a little bit of it, just not the whole thing. A lot of people give their chickens dairy and don't have any issues, and I have before. I just don't like to do it a ton. I like to do it, like I said, in moderation, but here we have it. These are their scraps for the day. I kind of just accumulate scraps throughout the week, and then whenever I feel like I have enough of them, I fill the bowl, and then obviously they get their normal daily feed. So I think that's it. We finally picked out a paint color, and I'm so excited to show you guys. There it is. But before we get started, let me tell you my game plan for in here today. All right, so I went ahead and covered up all of these samples so that way we could start painting that wall. I showed y'all some samples in the last video, and then we narrowed it down to 4 samples, and then I asked everybody to vote on my Instagram. We got a ton of votes all over the board. So Cody and I finally landed on a color, and I'm gonna be sharing that with y'all just a little bit later. But since this is going to be a blue color, I'm going to start on the cream walls first. There's a method to my madness. I figure if I did the cream walls and got cream on the blue wall, it wouldn't matter because blue's darker, it's going to cover it up. But if I got blue on an already cream wall, that would be a lot harder to cover up. So there's a method to my madness. Let's do the cream walls first. That's no longer good.
What's up, guys? If you've probably noticed, I haven't been in a whole lot of the Can't Contain Us videos the last couple videos, I guess. Summer's been working on the bedroom hardcore, working her butt off. I've been outside working my butt off. Right now I'm working on the truck. The lower ball joint went out on it, which I replaced a year ago. I guess it was just a bad part. I have to warranty that. I'm swapping that out right now. That's what I'm gonna be working on while Summer's in the house painting the bedroom up. I've also been working on the jet ski that we just picked up. If you haven't seen anything about that or the trailer, make sure you go over to my other channel, Off-Grid Overhaul, and check that out. But in the meantime, let's get this control arm swapped out. All right, so I changed my mind. I didn't want to pull the whole control arm out because the control arm has alignment adjustments on there, so I didn't want to have to go get an alignment again afterwards. I noticed the lower ball joint was actually serviceable on this, which I thought it was integral to the control arm, which means you have to replace it as an assembly. But since it's serviceable, I just went ahead and got out my ball joint press, and I'm pressing a new ball joint in. So it saved me a lot of time and a lot of extra work. And luckily, it's pressed in pretty easy. Some of them can be really bad, but this one, since it's so new, it just kind of slid right out. Tell you what, this Matco ball joint press is one of the best ball joint presses I've ever used. I have no idea what this tool is. I have no idea where it came from, but it's actually come in handy a lot on this kind of stuff. It's just like a little one-size-fits-all wrench. All right, now let's start getting this thing put back together.
I thought this one was called oatmeal. It's not. It's called neutral ground. And it's from Sherwin-Williams. And this is the color that we have in the rest of the house. All right, let's see where that gets us. I do not want to waste any drop for the sheer fact that I don't want to buy anymore. It would be a waste. I got new rollers for the walls specifically because I just really wasn't a fan of the rollers that I used for the ceiling, which I forgot to tell you guys, I finished the ceiling and the closet. I think I mentioned it earlier, but let me actually show you because I think it looks so good. So the ceiling is done. I think it looks so good. It's the best one yet, honestly. I really like the ceiling paint that we used for this room. Isn't anything crazy special. Is it this one? I think it's this one. We literally got it from Walmart, but it's just Gildan ceiling paint. It's not the pink to white, it's just straight white. And I don't know, I liked how thick it was. I feel like it hid some of the mistakes really well, and it looks great. So much to the point that whenever we do the kitchen, I'm gonna go ahead and repaint the whole living room. And then at some point I'm gonna repaint the bathroom. Not the walls, just the ceiling. Just the ceiling. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. It looks great. And traditionally you're supposed to use white paint in your closet. I didn't really plan on purchasing a whole nother can of paint just for the closet. So I used the ceiling paint in the closet and I think it came out great. Again, it just hid all of the mistakes. But all right, back to these rollers. So I'm using a semi-smooth to semi-rough surface, premium microfiber 9-inch paint roller. Let's see if this one goes on a little bit better. While, like I said, I love the ceiling and the way it came out, I wasn't 100% happy with the roller. So a few of you guys suggested that I get away from my really cheap $1 rollers and try something a little different. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I have to be so careful that I don't get it on the ceiling because ceilings are already done and I don't want to do touch-ups. So fingers crossed. So far, I definitely do like the roller. It is really nice. Okay, I don't think I did half bad. Of course, Cody will probably have to go and do some touch-ups or just run a line over it just to straighten it all up, but I don't think that was half bad, so I'm at least going to do the first coat. I got one wall done. Let's start on the next one.
All right, I think we're ready for the tire. I got this wall and all of the edging done. I did get a little bit of paint on the ceiling. It's fine. We're gonna touch it up. I just read the paint can and it says that it's touch dry in an hour, but I'm not supposed to recoat for 4 hours, which is honestly kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm definitely going to recoat hopefully in about 2 hours. I will give it at least 2 hours to dry. I'm gonna recoat, wait another 2 hours, and then I'm gonna do the blue wall. The reason I don't immediately do the blue wall is because, again, I'm a messy painter. I obviously got paint on where the blue is going to go, and then with this corner right here, I just don't wanna have any issues. I just have to be patient and wait for everything to dry. I guess I will go ahead and add a little bit of ceiling paint on, that way it can start drying too. Now we pretty much wait. Like I said, I'm not gonna wait the full 4 hours. I'll probably wait about an hour and a half to 2 hours and then put the second coat on and then give it 2 more hours. I'm really determined to finish all of the painting today. That's a lot to bite off, but we'll see. I have confidence I can get it all done. Fingers crossed, because after that we can do trim and flooring, which I'm so excited for. So I'm not gonna be doing anything exciting while I wait. I'll probably just be editing, but yeah. All right, I will see y'all in 2 hours. All right, we're done.
It's been about 2 hours. They are basically dry. I mean, nothing's running, nothing's getting on my fingers. So I'd say they're pretty dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second coat on everything, including all of the edging and trim, and let it dry. I feel like that's gonna be very repetitive in this video. Paint, let it dry. Paint, let it dry. I also believe we should have just enough paint to finish both the walls, which is very exciting. We don't have to buy more. A good way to save paintbrushes is using either foil, saran wrap, or Ziploc bags. For something that's short term, for instance, this, I just use foil. Foil isn't something that you would want to use for long term or over the course of several days. For that, I would do this. Let me show you, hold on. For several days, I would use something like this, which is the roller has saran wrap on it, and then the paintbrush itself is in a Ziploc bag, which is in an even bigger Ziploc bag. This keeps everything nice, neat, and clean. But since I knew that I was gonna come back in here painting, it was just only gonna be 2 hours away, I used foil. And then I do the same thing with my roller. What are you doing, Rocket Man? What's happening, Rocktober? Rocket Money Mortgage, what are you doing here? What are you doing? You just want to say hi? Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. See you later, alligator. Save these just until Cody gives the final okay, but I think the cream walls are done. I think all that's left is the blue. Can you guess what we do next? Ding, 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 you are correct. We wait, so I will see you guys in just a few hours. All right, and we're back. Finally time to reveal our color choice. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I already got all my materials ready because I figured y'all were probably bored of that by now, because I would be, but here it is. This is the color Voyage. It's kind of a darker color, which it's darker than we originally were going, which is what Cody wanted. And I was really unsure of it at first. I thought maybe it would be too dark, but then as I've sat on it and looked at it for a while, I really like it. So I'm excited to see what it looks like on the wall. All right, there's no going back now. Okay, I saw somehow got stuck with my broken roller again. I did not realize it was that roller, so excuse me a moment while I change this. All right, it took me a minute to clean the paint roller up and get it ready. What do we think so far? Honest opinions, please. Don't be rude, but honesty. A lot darker than I originally wanted, so that's unfortunate. But in marriage, you have to compromise. So I think it'll be fine. And then as it dries, as we put furniture back in, do the flooring, I think it'll all come together. But this wall is now done, and now we just have to do the nook area. And I'd be lying if I said I was not exhausted right now. My arms are like noodles at this point. So I want to knock this out and then get my little 2-3 hour break before I have to do my second coat. Had a few little hiccups and up there and then on the ceiling. That's okay. I'm gonna do the edging and all of the line work really quickly, and then we'll let it dry, do touch-ups, and fix all of those spots. So it's not as bad as it could be. It definitely could be a lot worse, but I feel like I'm really tired, so I'm getting like more loose and less careful. I just need to take a little bit of a break. Look who's hanging out again. The blue is incredibly unforgiving, so I'm definitely not going to be doing the edge work and the line work on this wall because what little bit I've done is awful. So we're gonna have to call in some reinforcements, aka my husband. I called in my reinforcements. Yep. I said, oh no, this isn't going good. I gotta call in the reinforcements. How are you able to do that just so quickly and seamlessly? That's crazy.
For dinner?
I'm doing chicken thighs with like lemon and honey, kind of a glaze, and then I was gonna serve it over rice with broccoli.
Nice.
Okay. You're good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think of the wall?
I like it. I know you don't.
I liked it at first. Now I'm sitting with it. It's bold. It sure is bold. You gotta compromise in marriage, so.
If you don't like this, I don't think you would have liked the other color either. We're really not that much different.
Yep. I think I really wanted like a very airy, light, powdery blue. And this is very bold ocean blue. So it is what it is. We're not changing it, so this is what it's going to be. I think my problem is I'm just gonna have a hard time like decorating it.
Ocean blue's nice, then we can just think of going on a cruise anytime we're in the bedroom.
I just don't know how to decorate it. Cause I envision putting like mountain scenery with deer. That does not match this wall color.
Okay, well that can be the bathroom and this can be the ocean room. This can be the...
Motion with the ocean.
Stop. This can be the water themed room.
Can we get a waterbed?
No.
Either way, I'm sure it'll grow on me.
But we can like put a water ski or a paddle or something on the wall.
You know what's about to be really interesting? We're gonna have the different color wood floors, a different color wood bed frame, and then the wood wall, which I never really thought of until now, so that's gonna be fun. I'm interested to see
That's why I was saying...
how it comes out.
That's why I was saying you shouldn't do
The
a wood wall and an accent wall. Because then that's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, it's too late now. I feel like I just need to...
No, it's not. You can paint over this with blue.
We are not doing this entire room in blue.
Alright, then I don't know.
That would be horrendous. Yikes. No, thank you. No, we're just gonna, we're just gonna bring the vision to life and we'll see what happens. It could be, the best thing ever and wow, so pretty, and it could look like trash and we just won't know until it's done. All right, guess what we're doing in the next video?
Flooring.
So I think we're gonna go pick it out tomorrow. Unfortunately, the flooring that we used before and like the rest of the house is discontinued. So we're gonna have to try our best to match it. We'll see how it goes, but Cody's hungry, which means your girl gots to go make dinner.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys. Bye. Hi, you thought the video was over. Ha ha ha, joke's on you. I hate it, we're gonna repaint it. Let's see if we like this color better. If you couldn't tell by Cody's really loud yawn, we literally just woke up. Like, only enough time to make a cup of coffee. But I've been thinking about this all night to the point where I almost did this last night and I was like, no, at least sleep on it. I've slept, I still hate it. Remember how I said that marriage is all about compromise? Well, we're gonna compromise and do Cody's first choice because this one is just not it. Like, the problem is I wanna be able to decorate with what I already have, and I know that what I already have will not match this. This is also very bold. I'm just not a very bold gal. I know I built a shipping container house in the middle of the woods, but that does not matter. So a lot of y'all suggested half sea fog. Half sea fog was Cody's original choice. I liked it, but I thought it was too gray. Now, after considering this wall, considering the wood, considering the floors, I think this is probably gonna be it. So we're gonna test the sample on a big space of the wall so I can get it like a better picture of it. And then if we like it, then I'll go pick it up today and we're just gonna finish it in this video. So. He's like barely awake over there and I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I do need to find another roller and thing. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I found this cute little roller that we use to stain the fence. So like I said, this is half sea fog. Let's see what it looks like going on. Also, I literally just woke up, so you're getting what you're getting. I don't have a paint tray. I'm just doing it on a paper plate. Also, this roller's too big. It is a lot later now. We had a very long day of running errands. I'm in some paint clothes. We have acquired said paint, so we're just gonna knock this out. I'm not gonna drag it out with a million clips watching it come to life because I feel like y'all have seen enough paint at this point. We're just gonna do a quick transition and call it good. So see See you in a minute. And there you have it, friends, the finished look. All it took was painting the same room twice, because apparently I like making extra work for myself. Next week we'll be tackling the flooring, and soon we can finally move back into our off-grid shipping container bedroom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us more than you know, and we are incredibly grateful for each and every one of you guys. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.